Kim Dong-yub, a former South Korean military official who is now an analyst at Seoul's Institute for Far Eastern Studies, said that South Korean assessment doesn't necessarily contradict the U.S. evaluation that the launches involved ballistic missiles. North Korea's large-sized artillery rockets blur the boundaries between artillery systems and ballistic missiles because they create their own thrust and are guided during delivery, Kim said. The presidential office in Seoul said the U.S. and South Korean militaries will proceed with their ongoing war games even more thoroughly in response to the launch. They are the first known missile firings since July, when the North successfully flight tested a pair of intercontinental ballistic missiles that analysts say could reach deep into the U.S. mainland when perfected. The White House said that President Donald Trump, who has warned that he would unleash fire and fury if the North continued its threats, was briefed on the latest North Korean activity, and "We are monitoring the situation." The rival Koreas recently saw their always testy relationship get worse after Trump traded warlike threats. Saturday's launch comes during an annual joint military exercise between the United States and South Korea that the North condemns as an invasion rehearsal, and weeks after Pyongyang threatened to lob missiles toward Guam. However, some experts say North Korea is now mainly focused on the bigger picture of testing its bargaining power against the United States with its new long-range missiles, and likely has no interest in letting things get too tense during the drills. They say the North may limit its reactions to low-level provocations like artillery and short-range missile launches. While the projectile that supposedly blew up immediately after launch was clearly a failure, Kim, the analyst, said the North with the other missiles could have been experimenting with developmental technologies or deliberately detonated the warheads at certain heights and locations. If the South Korean assessments are correct, the North might have conducted tests to expand the range of its 300mm multiple rocket launchers, which are believed to have a radius of up to 200 kilometers, 124 miles, Kim said. Kim reportedly told his troops that they should think of mercilessly wiping out the enemy with arms only and occupying Seoul at one go and the southern half of Korea. The Korean Central News Agency said that the target striking contest involved warplanes, multiple rocket launchers, and self-propelled guns that attacked targets meant to represent South Korea's Banganyong and Yeonpyeong Islands before special operation combatants landed by surprise on rubber boats. The border islands have occasionally seen military skirmishes between the rivals, including a North Korean artillery barrage on Yeonpyeong in 2010 that left 2 South Korean Marines and 2 civilians dead.